Hey guys, welcome back in. Gonna continue this Nomad run. I gotta check out the planets in the system, see what they have to offer. I'm not sure if this was a dissident system or anything. Can't remember what it even looked like. Alright, we've got a purple system, 3 planets. Alright, let's go take a look. And I do want to check to see what I have for... oh boy. Alright, let me just toss that in my ship. Get some of this stuff out of here. What's in here? Alright, get that going. Alright, see if any of these planets have any, have a few creatures on them I can scan. Grab some nanites that way. Alright, so we've got a toxic. Alright, that's gonna be a useless planet. Actually, I should check that out, because there might be one of the glitch animals. Oh, this is a dissident system. Alright. Alright, let me just run down here. I'm not sure if the creatures actually spawn on these or not. Which one of these?
Technology recharge.
If these have the creatures on them, you can get some quick nanites that way. There'd be a few things to scan here anyway, so. Oh, it'll actually tell me in here, won't it? Okay, so there should be an animal here. There we go. And be, what, 250 nanites real quick. Alright, so I gotta remember to hit these when I get to purple systems. There's not much to scan on these, but get a few things. And just be quick and easy nanites. Kind of wish I landed next to a cave now. Actually, that might work right there. Cave marrow. Just take a trip down here real quick. Actually, what do I have for cobalt? Let's grab a little bit of that. Oh, I don't want the car. Oh. I didn't realize I already scanned those up top. There's some extra cobalt though. Alright, so I got a stack of cobalt now. And get this out of here. Actually, let me just run those eggs off real quick. Might as well actually get that too. And get that rusted metal going too. Alright. Alright, so go up and check that that large planet, and then I'll run over and check that dissident planet after. I probably won't spend too much time on these. I just want to try to get a few scans in, and if there are animals, I'll just see how difficult they are to find. I don't want to spend more than like 15 minutes or so, unless there's something really good on the planet. Because this is one of those planets that are just going to be really hard to get around. So if it was a nice flat planet, I'd probably stick around a little bit longer. I'm going to hit this so that I can find a minor settlement. And we do have some fauna here. Ground and flying, one underground. So, if we could find that underground right now. Oh, we got no storms here. Still might be more creatures right here. Oh. That's my underground, I think. Alright, good. So, got a couple flyers. One flyer and the rest are ground. So it might not be too bad to catalog everything here. Oh yeah, I had to cut last night's stream because we had a thunder shower roll through, and literally like 2 minutes after I logged off, I lost power for about 3 hours. That's probably a good thing I stopped when I did. Oh, we got a creature here. My flyer. Oh, fence in the way. Alright. And back up. I did see, oh, there's something over here. That's actually a little too far away. Buried cache. Yeah, I don't want to do a bunch of running around. You know, on these really hilly planets, it's just a pain to get around. So if there's something that's close to me, I want to grab it, but not much here. Hopefully there'll be something over towards the minor settlement, though. I'll head right over there. I think this is an extreme planet as well, so chances are I might not get all the animals easily. At least I got that underground one right off the bat, though. I think they're probably gonna go a couple days without a stream. I think I'm gonna work on just making my way towards the center and trying to get all my nanites in order. So I'm gonna see if I can get down to like 200,000 light years, something like that. And then probably start, you know, start to stream again, because it's gonna be just me warping. I have to do probably about 130 warps, something like that, before I can hit the center. So it normally takes around 175, somewhere in that range. That won't be fun to watch. But I'll be hitting up a lot of the space stations too, because I need to get storage augmentations, as well as try to farm nanites. Alright, so I only managed to get one creature out of that. I still need, what, 3 more? Alright, let's go grab this stuff. Yeah, so might be probably Wednesday, I think. Maybe Wednesday night I might be able to get back on. Depends on how fast I can get to the center. It doesn't necessarily take long, it's just it's a lot of warping and visiting space stations. So it's just gonna be, I don't want to have like a stream that's 3 hours long of just me warping and stopping at space stations. Yeah. That wouldn't be too entertaining. Plus I would have to keep talking too, because I'm just gonna do a silent stream like that. I'm gonna build an over here somewhere. It's the bad thing about planets like this, because, you know, the building's only 490 units away, but I have to climb up over a mountain, and chances are it's not going to be anything. It'd be like a beacon. Or it could be a crashed ship. So I was just hoping that this would be a better location to dig up stuff. This planet's just going to be too difficult. And the dissident one in the system is also an activated planet, so that one might not be very good either. What I'm looking for is like a nice flat planet that I can just run around on for a couple hours and collect stuff. Alright, let's grab this one. I only need like 40 more. I thought those were eggs for a second. Yeah, a nice flat planet that I can just run around and dig up stuff on. What I'm looking for.
Incoming storm.
Alright, this is an extreme planet. Alright. What I'm gonna do is grab some eggs. I'm gonna pop this side though. Run in here real quick. And no multi-tool here. Grab these. I don't really feel like getting in a fight with these guys, so let's see if I can find another building to land at. Looking for one that's kind of in a flat area though, not in the middle of a mountain. Or something down the valley. I don't know if those even exist here though. I'm sure this is an abandoned building, I think. Yep. It would be worth talking to these because you can get nanites out of these as well. Normally it's like 100 nanites or so. Yeah, 136 nanites. Get rid of that. I'm not going to worry about grabbing all of them at buildings now, because sometimes it just takes too long. Do a quick circle around. Alrighty, good enough. We'll find another building. Oh. I wonder if I have that creature scanned. Just land here real quick. I never thought to scan for creatures when I got out. I saw there was a storm coming in, so I wanted to grab eggs real quick. Alright. It is a mist animal. Oh. I don't want the plant. There we go. Alright, got one more creature, and there he is. I was gonna say, I saw a big creature. Alright, so those are all done. Alright, those are all good. See, this is how I'm gonna be making a lot of nanites now. It's gonna be creature scans. Alright. This is a new name. And I'll just do an upload all for the minerals and stuff. Alright, so I'm done here.
Extreme toxicity detected.
Take a run over to that dissident planet now. Not that one. That one. Yeah, it is activated, so it might be a difficult planet to do much on. Oh, sometimes they're not too bad, and other times they're horrible. Yeah, it's like a pretty mountainous planet as well. Oh, it's got ruins on it too. Let me do a quick scan for a trade post. That'll just give me a... Oh, there's a place I can land right there.
Extreme night radiation detected.
Yeah, a lot of times I'll just do a quick scan for a trade post so I have a place to land and check for animals. Alright, so we do have eight creatures here. Mainly ground, a couple flyers. There is an underground on it too. See if I can install that photon cannon. Alright, that one can go. Oh, I always do that with that. Actually, I don't even care if it's installed, it doesn't do anything. Damage. Alright, so that's really no help. Bring that back in. Oh, I don't have the stuff for it now. Oh well. Let me go back to my log and take this out of there though. It keeps telling me to install a hyperdrive. Annoying.
Extreme night radiation detected.
Alright. Sometimes it's hard to tell if the animals are actually on this side of the hill or not. Since they're all up here. Oh, they're big guys. Got one of those stones. Flying worms. Oh. I don't want to be running around too much here. Do have a cave though, so I want to see if maybe I can grab that underground creature. got a creature over here.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
Oh, here we go with the storms. Well, at least they didn't throw me right into one of them. A lot of times when I land on a planet, there's a storm that pops up within seconds of me getting out of my ship. Alright. Might have a predator there. Alright. What is that? Oh, memory stone. Right. Alright, let's get out of here before I run into that thing. Don't want to get stuck in that. Yeah, at least the trading post is nice and close. I'm actually gonna land here. Let the storm pass. I'm gonna actually go grab myself a water here. Ooh, get up here though. I don't know if I'm actually landing. Alright. Yeah, I was gonna say, I think I totally missed that landing pad. Yeah, so I'll give this storm a couple minutes to pass, and I'll go grab myself a drink. So. That way, hopefully it'll be daytime by then. I'll be able to kind of look around a little bit easier too. Okay, so that storm just ended. Still nighttime though, but that's alright. Oh, I thought maybe those may be new creatures. Doesn't look it though. Oh, there's something over there though. Take a little trip. Make sure your backpack's in good shape before you do stuff like that. You don't want to hit the ground too hard. And then start breaking stuff or possibly even die. Get that charge. Alright, we do have another animal. Alright, still got a couple more. Watch out for those storms. Alright, that's a flying creature. We got one more ground creature here. Oh. Hopefully I can get to that before it despawns. Despawned on me, though. I think that's all of them. Alright, good. Alright, just gotta remember to actually claim these. A lot of times people forget about them. Give this a real quick name. Do an upload all. Alright. Go grab a couple of shards while I'm here too. Alright. I'll head back over there. Oh, that's that other stuff. Alright, I think I'm done with this system now. So head on out of here and off to the next one. Actually, there might be some stuff I can sell. Actually, there is. Let's get rid of that.
Technology recharge.
Yeah, I got a few things I can sell off. Actually, let's just get rid of those. I won't need those anymore. If I need them, I can just make more. These exosuit expansions I don't need. Should sell the wire and looms. Alright. I'll open up a few slots. And actually let that run through too.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Yeah, I think I still need 40 salvage data, if I remember right. Sell off a couple more things. Get rid of those. Oh yeah, I still have a ship that I need to scrap too. Maybe I'll do that at the next space station. Alright. Oh, and I didn't upload this system. Did I? Oh yeah. I can never remember. Alright, so I'm gonna continue towards the center, jump as far as I can, then try to look for a purple or a dissident system. Alright, that's out of range. If I find a nice dissident planet, I might try to farm some of the camps because I'm still looking for the suspicious technology mods. I still need to, I'd want to try to get some better hyperdrive mods. You know, like the 300 range would be nice. Because right now I can only jump 1500 light years, so I'd like to be closer to 2000. Alright, and this is not a... Oh, this is purple. I didn't think this was purple. Alright, so Scan these real quick, see what the dissonant planet is. Okay, that's a redacted, so that might actually only have like 4 creatures on it. Scorched. Alright, got a glitch planet. Alright, we got a ocean planet. Well, that's one that I can't even really do anything with. I don't have the landing gear for it. Okay, so that one might actually be alright. We'll have to check out that dissident planet. Get rid of this ship before I forget about it. There's nothing to fix. That thing is garbage, so we'll get some credits for that. It's still 2 million credits, so worth getting rid of. And the mods are all garbage. We'll install them and break them down. This is why I have all this extra, like, cadmium and stuff from that type of stuff. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this thing sucks too, you know. Yeah, let's get rid of that thing. I'm probably not going to end up installing the Infraknife anyway. There's really no need to, unless you're looking to do space battles, but those are actually... Oh, come on, stop giving me those. If there's anything good back here. Alright, there we go, some nanites. Alright. Yeah, it's the only thing the Atlas Pass 3 is good for. Sometimes you'll find a nanite machine in one of the back rooms. Alright, check that here. You can get these cubes too. So. I'm not going to bother with all the other crates. Alright. And get that out of there. Right, start piling some of these eggs in here. I should just sell off of that stuff on the ship I just got. A couple of those. And do one more. Yeah, I'd like to run those off just so I don't end up with half a page of them to run off at once. Because they can add up really quick, especially if you're just running around on the surface of the planet, grabbing them and not refinding them. A lot of times I'd like to do, you know, like 6 stacks out, you know. Do like 6 stacks at one time. Just stick that down there. And actually, let's just toss these in there too. Alright. Check out that dissonant planet first, see what's over there. What I'm hoping for is like a nice flat planet that I can just run around on for a bit. They've all been pretty junky though. Alright, I don't want that tidal planet. Should be this one. Yep. Cleaned by decay, so this is probably got a bunch of ruins on it. Yeah, the ruins. Alright, get a shelter. It's a little hilly though. I didn't take note if they had activated metals on it. So, just do a scan for a camp, see what we've got here. Probably flew right over it and didn't notice. Yeah, it is a little hilly here. It doesn't look like there's a lot of vegetation to get in the way, so it might not be too bad getting around. Of course, I'll probably think something totally different when I actually get on the ground. Alright. Alright, and it sounds like there's 6 animals. Easy ones, too. Right there. The bioluminescent skeletal ones look pretty awesome. Alright, so just 2 flyers left. Actually, let me grab a picture of these guys, because I might come back to this planet for these. You don't see them too often. Just waiting for that little bar to disappear at the bottom. There we go. Yeah, I could actually use some of those for a base I'm thinking of. It's all like sodium down there, or oxygen. I still got 2 birds, but okay, they only show in the daytime. Alright. Back down here. Check out these wheelbarrows. I better get a multi-tool expansion. Oh, maybe I won't even get that lucky. Exosuit expansion instead. I just need suspicious modules. And none of that here. Alright, no, I'm not interested in the multi-tool either. Fly to the other side, that way hopefully I can get the birds scanned. One bird. And the other. So we run up and grab that too. I think I might have enough salvage data now. Unlock the last couple building pieces I need. I'm pretty sure I need 40. Probably a bunch of stuff here I can scan too. Got another berry tech, I'll run over for that. I just want to make sure I have enough. Yeah, because those ones I just picked up automatically went to my ship. like I swear the game knows that you're driving a interceptor, so they keep giving you launch fuel. Launch fuel doesn't not help. Oh, and I already got that one. Symbol didn't disappear though. Oh, and I never hit this thing. Oh no, I didn't grab that salvage data. Go grab that one. I thought it was the one on the side of the hill that I picked up. This one I didn't though. Alright, so that should be enough. I'm pretty sure I need eight more storage containers. That should get me there. That way I can start refining yeah, let's start refining the salvage data. Sorry. Couldn't remember what I wanted to say there. Alright, let's refill that. Ooh, I need to get more of that. Actually run up the anomaly real quick and unlock those storage containers. Actually, before I even do that, I just wanted to upload those creatures too. It'd be another 1,500, so. Alright, get that uploaded. Only a few things in here, but nanites are nanites. Actually, rename the system to alright. Alright, well, it's gonna be nice to get all of this unlocked so I can start, you know, if I find a good planet that I can just run around, get a bunch of salvage data and damaged machinery and all that on, I can just start refining all of my salvage data. Get all these done. Alright, now I just want to go through all the menus. I want to make sure nothing is missed. So I don't want to miss anything. But it can be easy to miss some stuff sometimes. You get so caught up on one thing, you overlook something. Alright. It's enough menus. I just wanted to be very sure. So, we have. Yeah, I keep hoping that like an alien or experimental multi-tool will show up. And just double check these too. Alright, those are all good. So are those. Alright, so everything is done there. Let me rip this out. Before I make my final warp, I am gonna verify everything's unlocked. Just so if anybody decides to do this challenge that they know I'm not messing around, you know. Make sure everything's unlocked. Alright, and pick up some of those. So make another one.
Technology recharging.
Alright, get that going too. Alright. I don't know if there's any other planets worth looking at here. I mean, there's still like 5 planets there. I know one of them's a water world, one of them's got aggressive sentinels. I think I want to just kind of bounce to the next system. So I'm going to try to do a couple warps, see what I can run into. See, now that I have all my backpack slots unlocked, I don't have to worry about bringing in the anomaly and getting a backpack slot or anything anymore. So that'll actually save me a lot of time. Alright, got a dissident Viking here. What I am going to try to do is I want to try to stick to Viking systems when I'm warping, mainly for the extra nanites. And with those systems, I will swing into the space station and give me a chance to grab the yellow crates too. I'm still looking for storage augmentations. If I run into an issue where I need a bunch of augmentation, or if I need to unlock a bunch of slots in my ship and I have to start using units, that's what I want to try to avoid doing. So I'm going to try to get as many augmentations as I can. Space stations have been rough to find them in lately though, so seems like I can get multi-tool and exosuit no problem, but when it comes to ships, it's a whole different story. But there have been times that I've gotten 2 storage augmentations in the same space station before too, so. Get some acid. Wow. A lot of nothing. Run over and grab the nanites on the other side though. And what color? Oh, this is a purple system too. A lot of purple systems now. Yeah, that's one problem I had on my first run through of this mode. My ship, I could get like 2,000 light years out of it, but I kept running into purple systems and I didn't have the purple hyperdrive unlocked. So I had to keep, instead of warping to, 2,000 light years at a time, I could only go like 17 or 1,800. I would have to land at like a purple or a blue system. Yeah, sometimes you just run into big clusters of purple planets that you couldn't land or warp to rather. What is this? I wouldn't mind like a nice lush planet to run around on. That might be lush. Xeno colony. Yeah, it's a lush, but it's a pain to try to get around. Haunted Emerald. What is that? Oh, that's a... Alright, I think I will go to that planet. Frozen anomaly. Yeah, let me run down to that glitch planet. That way I can grab a quick animal. Also gotta get some more tritium hyperclusters. I'd rather use tritium as opposed to iridium shards. Oh, I didn't realize it was a Fisher planet. I thought it was something else. Yeah, it's probably my favorite glitch out of all of them. Those and the separators. Alright, there's my creature. That'll be nice and easy. Yeah, sometimes when you land on these, you'll get the other creatures too. You'll get the, like the walk-in archives. Alright, so make sure to upload that. I almost forgot. Nameless dough. There we go. Alright. Oh, on to the next system. Alright, get a blue Viking system. Yeah, so I might not get be streaming for a couple days, but I'm gonna continue to make my way to the center and get nanites together, stuff like that. I'm looking for a good system to kind of leave off on, though. I'm looking for a something with a lush planet that I can just run around and gather stuff on. I'm gonna be jumping off shortly, so alright, get a bubbling planet. See, like, it wouldn't help me to go to that bubbling planet now because I know there's no animals there. But in a purple system I would. Yeah, I don't want to deal with storms. So it's going to be a whole lot of warping, but I should be able to find some more storage augmentations. Because you can find them all over the place. Like, if I get a planet that I can just run around and explore on, it won't be bad because they're in buried caches. You can get them at freighters. The crash freighter sites, stuff like that. Just striking out on space stations. Oh, I should check back here. Might be some nanites back here. Nope. I can tell right away it's just a carbon room. Now, if this was like a Gex system or a Corvax, there's a chance there may have been a nanite machine back there. But with Vy'keen, there typically isn't. I think I've only seen one of them. And then I weren't even sure if it was actually a Vy'keen system. So. Nothing back here. I was looking for the little cubes. And this is, yeah, that's a blue system. Not interested. I just want to grab my nanites. I mean, the nanites do add up pretty quick. I'm up to 68,000, so. And if I find a good planet to run around on, I can make another 50,000 actually pretty quick, so. Especially if there's, like runaway mold and stuff. You know, various different things you can get nanites out of, so. Looking to see if any of these were either dissident or purple. Alright, here's a dissident here, so fly there. Frozen vial. That looks lush. Okay, lush and dissident, so. Open. This is what iron yellow system, so I think I might be in the system that I'm going to leave off on. I want to run in here real quick and grab stuff. If it's a decent lush planet, I might try to farm a bunch of the camps and run around a bit. And when I get sick of it, I'll just go to the next system and farm up whatever I can. I wish I would stop getting those. That was data. Okay, Gra. See, that's contraband, so I'll actually sell it here. That way the this, you know, space police or whatever you want to call them don't bother me constantly. Especially if this is like, yeah, you can't really see a conflict level here. So sometimes you'll go to jump out of your ship or something and they'll be right on you, so I don't want to have to deal with them. So just sell off all that stuff. I don't need that. Get rid of all this other junk. Alright. You know, I never check back here. Nothing back here anyway. With that. I'm pretty sure these will just be regular stuff too. Yeah, just regular sodium. Alright. I think run down, check out that that lush planet, see what we've got. Yeah, it's a planet that's easy to get around, like that one I found last week. I might just camp out there for a few hours and gather as much stuff as I can. And just keep moving, because I'm only at... Alright, I'm at 684. So... That's what... It's about 130 warps, about, to get to the center. Might as well just call it like 150, because I won't get the full distance each time. So. Oh, I don't know if this planet's gonna work. It's got a yellow atmosphere, which is ugly as heck. Who knows? Might get down there to be beautiful though. I doubt it though. Yeah, there's a lot of water. Well, might not be too bad. Oh, got a freighter? Oh, I thought it might be a downed freighter. It's just some type of formation. Find a place to land real quick. I'm gonna land there. Looking for a building. Yeah, I'm not a fan of having all this land or all this water though. Makes getting around kind of a pain. That's just going to be a beacon as well. At least I haven't seen a storm come in yet, so might not be too bad of a planet to use. Give it a couple hours and move on, most likely. What I'm gonna do though is I'm just gonna scan for a trade post. I gotta be hopping off shortly, so. What I'm going to do is kind of like what I did before in that other system. I'm just going to put down a beacon. And what I'll end up doing is I'll probably do like 4 refiners. I don't even know if I can build that many. I can build 3. After I grab some metal plating. Alright, so I'll have that in place. I'll do kind of like what I did before. I'm actually considering going back to that other system and picking up the refiners and bringing them here. I don't know if it'd be worth the time though. Alright, I think this planet will work though. But yeah, try to farm up a bunch of stuff here. Let's see. What do I? Oh, I've got plenty of. Make up some of that. Actually, I'm gonna have to build a exocraft too. Can I just do that up here? I can. All right, let's build that. Jump in and out of this. Actually, see if I can reverse this thing up without falling off. Alright. Yeah, so I'll do like I did. I think I'm just gonna put down 4 of them though. I don't plan on being here too long. But I'd rather have them made. I can always bring them with me too, so. Put down 4 of those. Might as well just throw in some fuel. I'm gonna have to make up some more condensed carbon at some point too. Shouldn't be too bad though. I don't even know if I have some stuff I can refine. No, it doesn't look like it. So, break those down. Good. Alright. So I'll be able to come back here and start breaking stuff down, but what I do want to do is see if I can find a sentinel pillar. I'm going to do a quick save first. I want to make sure the sentinel pillar shows up on this planet, so I'm off this. I just want to make sure that it shows the one on this planet, not a different planet. I've had them do that before, so I'll make sure it's actually here. So I'll fly over to there, and I'll put down a red beacon. That way you can just shut down the sentinels and just run around and loot everything. We don't have to worry about getting attacked or getting a little too carried away with harvesting stuff. Don't put down a red beacon for that. While I'm here, I'll take a peek at what the multi-tool is. I'm not going to bother shutting down the sentinels now, though. I'm gonna be heading out. Nothing special about it, but I'll take it. Oh, I keep forgetting that you can't just leave menu. Right. Just want to make sure I switch my multi-tool back around. And then I'll look for a camp. Yeah, I'll be able to run around and just harvest or kill off as many of the resonators as I can. I'll end up getting just a bunch of maps out of it, so it'll give me a chance to loot a bunch of the camps and hopefully be able to get some hyperdrive upgrades. Oh, and I'm gonna have to make more metal plating, ain't I? Yep. I'll make a couple more. I'm just gonna put down a white marker here. Grab all this. Suspicious package, but it's goods. It's like the one thing I don't want. Alright, just solve this real quick. That way I don't have to mess around with it later. We got 8, 14, 4. Yeah, again, I'm not allowed to sell sentinels, but I can rob the stuff out of them. So I can get the brains and salvage glass and stuff. So I just can't sell the sentinel. There's nothing special here, but I'll take it. And I can sell that off. Go back over here. And I think I will just take a quick run over and see what the sentinel is. Yeah, I can't claim the sentinel and sell it, but I can trade my sentinel for it. If it's something better, or I just like it more, which I'm not gonna do because I already unlocked a bunch of slots in it and it's already an A class. So right, land there. Yeah, I think this planet will work fine for doing this. Alright, it's a D class. I'm not interested in it. But I can rob all that stuff out, and I can grab this. And sometimes they'll give you good stuff in those. That one just wasn't good. Then what you do is you go up into your log and abandon the mission, so it unmarks that. And hopefully when you scan for another ship, it'll be a different one. I do want to take a look at that thing over here, though. And, tower. run over and grab the nanites. It'll also give me a chance to grab some shards and stuff like that too. Try to do multiple things at once, because I'll just end up turning these shards into nanites. Grab a little bit more of that stuff too, thankfully. This stuff I can make pugnium out of. Pugnium I can use for my launch thrusters, or I can break it down into nanites. It takes a lot of nanites though. I think it's about 25 to 1, I think. So it's not very economical at all. It's actually one of the worst ways. Oh. Got a few shards. Shard behind that. Yep. I'll get sack venom here. I was hoping that would be curious deposits. We would have that resource. Right. Yeah, it's one of those planets that I could run around for quite a while on, I think. So I'm kind of glad I found it. I just wish there wasn't so much water on it. So, head back towards my ship. And try to collect stuff along the way too. Or just these shards. Because you get, is it 150 in like 45 seconds, I think, for shards? So, a pretty good way to make a bunch of nanites. You do want to keep an eye out for, you know, like buried tech and stuff too on here. The buried caches. You can get storage augmentations out of them, but they seem to be not too often. Did I get exosuit ones? Just scan a bunch of stuff. I gotta be jumping out, so I'm gonna head over to the camp, and just rip this whole planet apart. Just find my beacon here. Okay, actually, I'll go to the trading post. Actually. Yeah, I like to save it. Typically, I don't like to save in dangerous areas, places that could be dangerous. So a lot of times I'll be at, if I can't save at a base, I'll typically save at the anomaly or space station. Trading posts are normally pretty safe though. Especially if you have a save beacon at it. I'm not a fan of saving like right outside my ship, like if I were to jump out here. I'm not a big fan of saving like that. But I will save up in here. So, alright guys, yeah, it might be a few days before you guys see me again. I'm gonna, just try to farm up as many nanites as I can and start making my way towards the center. So if I can get, a couple hundred light, get down to like 200 or 300,000 light years, then maybe start streaming again. It shouldn't take that long, especially like when I'm out farming nanites and stuff. Typically, I'll just throw on some music or something and just zone out, pick up a bunch of salvage data, a bunch of radiant shards, and just go nuts, just getting all this stuff together. So, but open these up. Probably nothing in here. Yeah, more stuff I don't need. Actually, I can use some of that indium. But yeah, it'll probably be a couple days. I'll just try to get a bunch of stuff together, and because right now I'm at, just shy of 69,000 nanites, so it really shouldn't take all that long. So, all right, guys, I will appreciate everybody swinging in, checking this out, and I will see you next time. Take care.